Welcome to Vibrational Revelations. I'm Elena Bensonoff.
I am Alejandro Ferradas.
And today we are recording a very short, to the point, special episode, frequencies of different procedures. But first, this conversation is going to be leading into a much bigger conversation, which will go live in about a week. And we wanted to measure, actually, the collective of the human immune system, because we wanted to know where we stand as a collective immunity of the humanity. And what we've discovered is our immune system for the last 150 years has been the same, which has been a frequency of fear. 100, the frequency of the human immune system collective, up until this day is a frequency of 100, fear. And then we tested the germ theory, which came about in the year 1865. And the germ theory frequency was 100, frequency of fear. So then, as we are being investigators, we wanted to test the human immune system collective year of 1800.
Right before the germ theory.
Right before the germ theory. And the frequency of that, of our human collective immune system, was the frequency of 200, courage. And then, of course, we decided to go back even further and test the frequency of the human immune system collective year 1000. Okay, so this is over 1,000 plus years ago. And the frequency then was 250, which is the frequency of neutrality. So then we said, okay, let's look at some modern day groups, different populations, and see where the collective of that immune system of that group is. So we tested the Hadza Tribe in Africa, in Tanzania, Africa. For those of you that are interested, please listen and explore any kind of episodes that are out there or research on Hadza Tribe. They're the hunter and gatherer tribe. So their immune system collective, the year of 2021, is 525, a frequency of love, which is a very different frequency than our urban, right, industrial society, human collective of 100 frequency. We tested the frequency of Amish immune system collective, Amish people, and the frequency is 100. We tested vegans immune system collective. It's a frequency of 100 as well. Then we tested the blue zone human immune collective. And the frequency of the blue zone region immune collective is frequency of 200, which is courage. And then we tested the frequency of the Ikaria. The Ikaria is the island in Greece. I know Alejandro and I talked about going there someday, hopefully soon. This is where you find a lot of people who live past 100 years old. They have no chronic conditions, right? No heart disease. A lot of them age really well. So the human immune system collective for the island of Ikaria in Greece is 350. And one thing I wanted to say about Hadza Tribe in Africa is it's also interesting because their collective immunity is at 525, and they also have no heart disease, no cancer, no diabetes. So there's absolutely something to that.
No chronic conditions.
No chronic conditions, and their vitality is remarkable. I was listening to, I guess it was Dr. Mercola's episode where he recorded a podcast, which I invite you guys to listen to, on Hadza Tribe. And that's actually why I was prompted for us to test the frequency of Hadza Tribe, because they are just remarkable and they're vital. They're climbing trees and jumping and running at the age of 60 and beyond, which is incredible.
Hunting.
Yes.
For survival, for food.
Yes.
Ikaria, right?
Ikaria, the island.
Ikaria. I heard that they consume a lot of honey. You think that's the reason why?
You know, the Hadza Tribe too. They eat a lot of raw honey. Yeah, so there's something to it. I was listening to, and it's linked to nitrous oxide, which also, there's something to the nitrous oxide in the honey, the raw honey.
And they find the hives like hidden in the trees,
in the trees, yes.
Right.
All right.
Okay, but with that being said, we're not recommending, suggesting, or telling you to go and load up your
load up on honey.
Especially
if you are pre-diabetic or you have metabolic syndrome. So just be aware of your daily eating habits. And I would say it's an invitation for us as a collective, right? Humanity is collective to look into how we perceive health.
Yes, because everything starts in the mind, right? As of what thoughts we're entertaining the most. And I think the major difference is that those that have a higher immune system, when it comes to the frequency, they are not as connected to the news, or not as connected to society's way of thinking and perspective of life, right? As the rest of the world.
I guess, but Amish are disconnected. They also don't listen to the news, I don't think. But somehow they're impacted with...
somehow they're part of society. Will contribute to society. Will have carried parts of the human history within us, in a way. But anyways. Okay, now. Okay. We measured the frequency of the procedure of breast implants, excuse me, breast implants, as of how it impacts the human energy field, and is at 50, which is the level of apathy, manipulation. And the impact on human body is at 20, which is the level of shame, right? But
also destruction of health. 20 and below frequency is about destruction of health. And this is something I've been seeing a lot of over the years of working with people, of the amount of autoimmune diseases, cancer, all kinds of chronic conditions are on the rise due to breast implants. So it's absolutely worth exploring and looking into. The frequency of 20 impacting the body.
Right. Now, pacemakers, the impact on human energy field is 200, the level of courage. The impact on human body is also 200, the level of courage. Now, IUD, the impact on human energy field is 50. The impact on human body is 50 as well. Now we're going to tooth implant. The frequency of the procedure is 200, the level of courage. The impact on human energy field is 200, again, the level of courage. And the impact on human body is 400, which is the level of reason.
Interesting,
intellect.
Right? That it actually raised frequency of how it impacts the body. Yeah.
And now, root canal. The frequency is 50. The impact on human energy field is 50. And the impact on human body is 55. And last but not least, Botox injections. The frequency is 50. The impact on human energy field is 50. The impact on human body is 50. And then we also measured the alignment with divine purpose when it comes to Botox injections. And it's at 26%.
And this is out of 100%.
This is out of 100%. The alignment with its mission, what it is meant to do, right? Is at 100%, 100%. Integrity, 100%. That means it is in full alignment with what they believe has been created for, or it is for, right? Transparency, 77%.
Yeah. So this mini episode is meant for you guys to contemplate. And perhaps some of the things you've been thinking about, or perhaps it's a confirmation for you on some of the things you've already been feeling. And of course, everything is about having a freedom to choose, right? So if you choose to have certain procedures done, just know as far as frequency where it stands and
how is it impacting your human energy field and how it impacts your human body and so forth, right? And just know that always, if it is not in alignment frequency-wise, it will eventually create some sort of
negative impact.
Yes, negative impact
on your health long term. Exactly. And in some cases, we see some positive things are happening as well. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to revealing more things to you coming up in the future. Until next time.
Stay aligned. Thank you.
Thank you.